How's it going, Britton? Oops. What am I hearing? Oh, you can't play with that. Sorry. You want to play with your keys? There you go. Oh. You can't have it. You can't have it, honey.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, hey. It says camera is not detected. Let's see. But that means I have to shut down my computer. I hate that.
Okay.
It takes so long.
No worries. We've got time.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. Don't you hate
But I mean, it's up to you. I mean, if you can still hear and see everything.
Hi, Britton.
Hey, Britton.
Hey, how are you guys?
Good. How are you?
Good.
So my videos, you know what? My gift to you all is that my video's not working today.
Oh, gosh.
You are welcome.
Thanks.
Oh, and the picture that's on the screen is like 4 years old.
It's okay.
You look the same.
Yeah, that's my young women's group.
Oh, fun.
I chopped them all out because I'm the most important one in that picture.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Well, that means I showered and got ready for nothing. But, Britton, if I hook up my camera, that means I have to turn off my computer, load everything again, and so.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah. As long as you can hear, that's what matters.
Yeah. Right. I met with the TA last night.
Oh, yeah? How'd that go?
It went well. I thought it was Adobe Chat, so I thought it would be like a bunch of people, and I would just kind of listen in and learn whatever I could. And no, it was just me and her.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, no one else showed up, so I said, well, I didn't do very well on my test, so she kind of went through. I said, you don't have enough time tonight to go through every problem that I missed, but we went through a lot of them, but we weren't talking. Like, there was no video, no audio. She was typing the whole time.
Oh, wow.
I'm not sure why. I think she's in another country.
Huh.
She could be.
Yeah, I really do, because the time zone is, what was it again? It was something way international. Anyway.
That's strange.
Yeah. So she had to copy paste my test, because I can't open my test anymore. Can you guys open your test?
No.
Yeah. I guess that.
I was never able to. Were we able to at one point?
I
Right,
don't think we were. I'll try right now and just see.
right
But
after. Like when it gives you your score, you could look at it.
Oh, yeah. That's all I could ever see. I could never
Yeah.
see like, what I missed though,
Yeah. Oh, okay.
which drives me crazy because I want to know what I missed.
Yeah. Yeah, and the one she was bringing up, because I didn't even look. I said, "Oh my gosh, I missed that one." Like, hi, Natalie.
Hey, Natalie. Can you hear
yeah,
us?
we can't bring it up. So
Yeah.
I know Natalie, she's been texting me. Her computer is having a hard time,
Okay.
but
okay.
she's frozen. I'll text her and see.
Tell her she has really nice cheekbones. Yeah, she looks like a model. Hello. So she's frozen. A good position. How are your
Natalie
teeth?
said, "How embarrassing."
No, she looks
I don't know if
beautiful.
she heard you say that or not. She said yes.
How are Afton's teeth?
They're in. She's just been very clingy lately. I think like the worst of the teething is over for this pair of teeth. I mean, I don't know when the next pair starts, probably soon.
Yeah.
But she's just way clingier than she was before, which is fine.
Mhm.
But just makes me feel guilty when I like set her down to like clean something or whatever.
Yeah.
It's hard. Can
Yes,
you smile for them?
Oh my gosh, she is so cute. Look at those eyes. He's like, what are all these frozen people? Well, or Natalie. Britton, did you have a good weekend?
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah. You have good roommates?
Yeah, I do have really good roommates. Actually. Didn't know any of them when I moved in, but I like them all really well. So
It's like a mission.
yeah.
We're companions.
Yeah, for sure. Does your son have pretty good roommates?
Yeah, he does. He does. He didn't know them either, and so it's kind of fun to
Yeah.
meet new people.
Yeah, it is fun.
Hey,
Oh, there's Natalie.
you're not frozen anymore, Natalie, but I can't hear you.
Kind of moving. Yeah.
No.
Darn it.
Let's see.
Are you muted?
I don't see an icon on there that says muted.
No, she's not.
Now
Brittany.
it says muted.
I just was trying it and then took it off.
Still can't hear you.
Darn it.
Do you have like headphones? Maybe if you just plug headphones with the mic in, it'll work.
That could work, yeah.
You can hear us, right, Natalie? Okay. Yeah, Jenny, the hard thing about Afton, well, I guess it's fun, but also hard. Like, she has an opinion now. Like,
No.
it's mad if I get her out of the bath and she's not ready. Like, and if I, take her away from something that she wants, she lets me know. Whereas before it was just, she was like a bump in a log and she'd be happy with whatever I gave her. But now she's like,
That
Not happy.
agency starts early, doesn't it?
yeah.
Oh. Yeah,
But it's fun.
absolutely. 'Cause then her personality really comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, I
Natalie,
still can't hear you.
that's okay. You can't see me and we can't hear you. We're just quite the team, but we can make it through.
Yeah. Can she hear us?
Yeah.
Yeah, she can hear us. So if we all, I pulled up the group chat. I don't know if you guys have that option, but we can just start, and then she can, if she has questions or whatever, she can just.
Oh, okay, yeah, I've got it up now.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, I have it too. I'm not on my phone anymore because you know how I was always on my phone? I ran through all of our data.
Oh.
I didn't know it was eating up our data. And
Oh, shoot.
Oh no.
so I'm on Chrome right now. Maybe that's why I don't have my video, but
Could be.
yeah. Anyway, okay.
All right, so
The prep No. What are we doing?
I guess we'll go through the lesson prep or the prep assignment first.
Yeah.
This is part
We
2.
just go through all of part 2.
Yeah. Or we can just, I mean, did anyone have any questions on it? Can I just say that, like, this week was, I feel like it was a lot easier than last week. And I was telling my husband, I was like, I feel like I'm just really good at plugging things into formulas. And he's like, yeah, that's pretty easy, Tori. But, like, like, the concepts from lesson 9, like, I totally failed the homework quiz and had to, like, retake it, and I still didn't do great. I just couldn't wrap my head around it. But this week was great because it's all formulas.
Yeah.
So,
like, did you feel the same way, Britton?
Yeah, it wasn't bad for me either. Like, there's maybe one thing that I just need to review a couple times, like, kind of like, oh, where's it at? Oh, just where it talks about, like, comparing how the margin of error changes, like, with different sample sizes and stuff. I think there's a couple rules I just need to learn better for that, but really I don't have any questions.
Yeah, I think that a lot of it is going to be memorizing stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, this goes down, that goes up. Okay, Natalie said she missed one of the questions on the homework quiz from last week, but she doesn't know why she got it wrong.
You know which question?
When was it? Let me go. I missed a lot.
Number 2?
Because I went over a couple with the tutor last night. Maybe it's one of those. Okay.
Number 2, I tried the quiz twice and missed it both times.
Okay.
So the one, which of the following best describes the notion of the significance level of a hypothesis test? That one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, answer is the probability of a type 1 error.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't even know how I got that right. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I got it wrong the first time, and then.
Okay, I got. Unfortunately, that's not one of the ones we went over with the TA. But okay, let's see.
I mean, because if you, I don't know, like, it's kind of tricky because the significance level, if you change it, it influences the probability of a type 1 error or a type 2 error.
That's what I thought.
But I think
Let me try and find it in the reading again.
Yeah, I think that's where I ended up finding it.
I'm positive that's where I found it. Let's see. No, we should find it. Let's see. Best describes the note.
Still not hear me?
Oh,
now we can.
now.
You can hear me! I thought I would try again! Yay! So exciting.
That is very okay.
This computer.
Okay. All right.
Yay.
Okay, let's find that, because we all think we found it in the reading, and I know I looked under, like, oh, I know. It was a slide. I found it on one of the PowerPoint slides.
Oh, I haven't been looking at where are PowerPoint slides,
Oh
Jenny?
my gosh,
They're like,
I print them out like a book.
yeah, they're at the beginning, like when you click on the link to get to the textbook, they're like right underneath, right?
Yeah, they are.
I should.
I didn't ever really use them, but I tried them this last lesson. It was a good review. I mean,
Yeah, they have samples and.
So, oh, you mean the lesson 9 part 1? Like those are PowerPoints?
or
Yeah,
videos. It just depends. Yeah.
Oh, PowerPoints or videos. Okay.
mostly PowerPoints. Well, PowerPoints with videos. Like,
Yeah, it'll be like a video of a teacher going through the PowerPoint.
Yeah.
Okay.
but it allows you to print them. You know, you just like print like a page, and you.
Okay. Awesome. I should have probably done that. Okay. Good to know.
I'm
Thank
sure-
you.
Yeah, so you're number 2. You just like, I guess you just memorized that. That's why.
Yeah, I'm like that. I guess that's just I need to know that. But I was just wondering. I'm like I don't remember that anywhere. I was looking for it and I couldn't find it. So oh well, not a big deal.
Okay.
Hey,
Thank you.
being tricky.
Oh, you bet.
Hmm.
Okay.
Corey, I agree with you though. Like this week was so much better than last week.
Oh yeah,
Oh man.
night and day difference. I feel like it's messed up to do the test in the middle of the week. Like
Yeah.
Oh,
have it be at the end of the week so that we're not like, I don't know, because I feel like lesson 9 I'm gonna have to go back and spend like twice as much time.
mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah. I agree. I think that messed me up having the test and then having another lesson. Like that tricked my brain.
Way too much. And when I met with the TA last night, she even said, she said, I'll be honest with you. Some of the questions are like trick questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of are.
I was like, seriously, like set us up to fail.
Yeah, it's like, is it really a test of our knowledge or a test of your knowledge? Like,
Yeah, and I understand like trying to see things in different kind of scenarios, but if this is a basic statistics class,
yeah,
stick to the basics.
Yeah.
that's true.
So.
So, Sister Chen, if you are listening right now, please, no, please do something about that.
Yeah, for
Pass
real.
on the memo. I have a question. Did any of you guys get to the homework yet?
No.
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Can I ask you a quick question before we go on
Sure.
the homework? So on number 9, I got the right answer, except that when I checked the answer, the second number, I got 9.704, and the answer says 9.703. And I redid it like several times, and I don't know how it should round to 04, but they're keeping it at 03.
Yeah. Which number are you on?
Number 9.
Okay. Well, I don't think I've checked my answers, and I think I got it wrong.
Oh.
Okay, wait.
That's okay. I was just wondering if maybe I had done it wrong, but to get it so close,
Yeah.
I didn't round throughout the whole thing, so I'm just trying to figure out until the end. So,
What did you plug in for your Z-score?
I plugged in the 2 point. I'd have to go look at it.
Okay, because I think it is an exact number, right? Like a 2.75.
Yeah, it's a 2.5 something, I want to say.
Okay, so
It's
shouldn't be around.
2.576. So I did.
Okay, baby. You're driving me crazy.
2.756, is that what you said?
Uh-huh. So I did that. I'm pretty sure I did the 9.2.
Ah. Yeah, I totally got that wrong.
Okay, let's see.
I got the first one right, and the second one, like, it's right. It's just, it would be wrong. It would be marked wrong on the quiz. Like if I were taking a quiz. So I'm just trying to figure out if I did something wrong or if there was an error in their answer.
So what did you say you got for that?
Yeah, what did you get?
On the second one, the one where you're adding, I got 9.704.
It should be 9.704 if it's rounded up. Right,
and because there's a 5 at the end, right?
Yeah, that's what I just got.
But the answer on the answer sheet is 9.073, so it keeps it the same.
Yeah.
So you should round it up, right? I mean.
Yeah, you should technically.
I don't know why. That's just weird. I don't like the inconsistencies because sometimes.
Yeah, it's hard to know.
Yeah.
I would bring it to your attention.
Well, and where we can't like view our tests again, if we actually miss something, you wouldn't know if you missed something like that to be able to dispute it. That's
what's frustrating. So, okay, and then the other question was on number 17. It just says based on your. I guess Tori, you'd be the only one to help me with this, but if based on your assertion that the NHTSA in the NHTSA is that the true population mean is this. Based on your confidence level confidence intervals, wow, would you agree with this assertion? So I said yes. Is that accurate?
Well, that's what I said. I hate it when they say answers may vary, because it's like, well, is there a yes or no answer? Like,
I know. I'm like, well, am I right or am I wrong?
Yeah, I put yes because it falls within that.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just wanted to make sure I was on spot with that, like, because that's what I would guess, but I'm just learning this, so I'm like, am I accurate in my thinking? Okay. All right, those are my questions. Sorry, thank you.
No, you're fine.
You're fine. No problem.
Yeah.
Jenny, do you want to go over questions? Britton, Tori, do you guys want to go over the preparation assignment, or are you good with it?
We were doing that a little bit. Let's see.
Yeah, we can go over it if you guys want.
I think we were okay with part 1. So part 2, 6 is okay. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, we can just run through them really quick. It's not going to take a very long time.
Oh my goodness.
Either way.
So start with 7.
I like that we have the answer sheet, but it does make it a little interesting for this section of our group meeting because I've already gone over the answers. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we can go over them again. I don't mind, but if someone has a question on it, we could do that.
Yeah.
Too.
And you guys pulled up the individual prep worked solutions page?
Yes.
Yeah. It helps to a certain point. Then. Okay. Do you mind going through number 8?
No.
Sure.
So, let's see, 8. So it's create the 95% confidence interval for the population mean. Show all your work below. So there's, let's see. I'm looking at the sheet that has the worked solution. So it has that formula. And I just want to make clear the plus minus. So what do I do with this? Do I separate it like 541 plus?
Oh, okay. Yeah, so when it's a confidence interval, it wants to know like the 2 outlying numbers. So what you've got your mean, and then you're going to subtract the confidence interval from one side, and that's your lower end of the range.
Okay.
And then you're going to add the confidence interval to the mean for the higher end of the range too.
Okay.
So did you get 8.87 for the M, or the confidence interval?
No, I did not. Did I get that, did you say?
Yeah.
No, let's see.
But that's not the confidence interval.
The confidence interval is they wanting to know, if I understand that right, Britton, that they want to know the low and the high? Like
Yeah.
the numbers.
Yes.
Okay.
Britton, did you write as your answer the 8.87?
And then I added it to the mean and then
Yeah,
subtracted
that's
it too.
just
Oh,
the
gotcha.
Yeah, I was just making sure that she had the one to
Oh,
subtract.
yeah. No,
Yeah.
because I did that to begin with, and I thought I was done. And I was like, and I looked at the answer, I'm like, oh, it's not 8 point, I checked that. And then I looked, I'm like,
Okay.
oh, I'm supposed to use that to add. So, anyway.
Okay, and then M is for the confidence interval, right? Or am I remembering that wrong?
M.
Like M represents the confidence interval?
M is the margin of
Margin
error.
of
Oh, the
error.
margin of error. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Let me write that
So
down.
no more. It's not mu. Not to get mistaken with mu. Now it's M for margin of error. Like an M, margin of error. Because sometimes in the book it looks like mu, but it's an M.
Is mu the mean thing? I forget what
Yeah, I can't even remember what it is.
I don't either.
I remember we talked about it, but
Yeah.
about it.
I don't.
Okay, so back to 8. Like, I guess
Okay, so I told you wrong.
No, you're fine. I see the formula and then I'm looking at the answer, but I don't.
Know how to get there.
Yeah, I don't know how to get there. I circled plus minus. I said, what do I do with this? Do I separate it?
Yeah, so you do like, that's just so you're not, so they weren't like writing it out twice or whatever.
Yeah.
So like,
So would I go 541, take the plus 1.96?
Yeah, but first you solve the right side of the equation first. So first you'll do like the 1.96 times 32 divided by the square root of 10.
Isn't it? No, it's 50.
It's 50.
Or,
Yeah, third of
or
50.
not 10, 100. Wait, what question are we on? Oh, we're on 8, not 9.
8.
Sorry.
Yeah.
1.96. So do that part first.
Do you know why you do the 1.96 though? That's the 95%
Oh, yeah. Okay.
number that they already give us.
Yeah, that's the z-score.
Yeah, I couldn't think of the word. The z-score, yes.
Okay.
So that's so Jenny, if it were to ask you what the 95%, you put the 1.96. If it asked you the 90, you would put the 1.645, and if it was the 99, it's the 2.576.
Yes.
And so that's how you start.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. But see how they set it up like I'll just have to know that. They did the 541 in front of the 196. I'm not making sense, but
So that's because, let me pull up the actual formula so I can just, because that's what X is, Jenny. So the X bar, that is the 541.
Oh, okay.
That's why it did that first, and then it wants you to do the Z, and the Z is how you find out that is by looking at what percentile it gives you.
Okay, which is 95%, 1.96. Okay, okay.
And then you can do the standard deviation divided by the square root of the sample of n.
Okay.
So you'll always know, you'll have to go and look and see what that sample mean is.
Yeah,
and
I made
that's going to be
chart.
What?
I made a little chart with those the most popular percentages. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, but I'm saying, but you'll always know that the X bar, that the sample mean, that's going to be that number, the X. Do you know what I'm saying?
The X bar will be the okay, like in the problem it says sample mean for these 50 students is 541. So I know that's my X bar.
Correct. So that's all. You're always going to look in the problem and find out where does it say the mean is, and you plug that in for that X bar.
Okay.
And then you can do and then the Z with the little asterisk, that's going to always be whatever the question's asking, whatever percentile of the confidence interval it's asking for. And that you put the Z-score of that.
Okay, the percentage.
And then the problem will always give you the standard deviation, so that's the O thingy.
Uh-huh.
And then the sample size, like it says 50 students, but then number 9, it's going to tell you, it wants you to now find the same thing for 100 students.
Okay.
So then you would just switch that.
Yes.
So then once you've gotten that number, then you have to go back to that mean, because that's what it says the mean is, but it wants to know what the confidence interval is, so how far down it goes and how far up it goes. So you subtract that new number you got from the original mean, and then you get your two confidence.
Okay. Why doesn't the book explain it like that?
What'd you say?
Why doesn't the book explain it like that?
Sorry, guys.
You're good.
Here, I'll move. I'll try and listen, but I'll go in the other room while she's speaking.
Okay. Okay, and then that's where you got the 2 numbers.
Yeah. So try and do number 11. Have you done part 2 yet, Jenny?
Yeah, let's see if I finished.
Because if you haven't
the ones that I.
We can do it we can do some together. If you're not done, we can help you. I don't want you to feel like since we've done it and we've already looked at the answers that we can't do this.
No,
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I go through it all, and I even tried to start the homework part. I just do what I can, and so I might not have them all, but now 8 makes sense. Let's see, 9. The sample size changes. Still 95. Okay, so that makes sense. Okay. 10 is part of that one. And then they changed the 95% to 90%. So I would take that, 90, 90, 90, which is 1.645.
So how would you set that up then?
Yeah. 1.645. I have so many papers. Okay. Okay, so then I would set that up using that same formula. So the X bar is going to still be 541.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so 541. And then, so the plus minus, I guess, is it always? Oh, that's the high and the low. Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm. It's telling you that you need to do both. You're going to need to do that equation for subtraction and that equation for addition.
Okay. And then the percentage is the next one. It's the Z asterisk. So now it's going to be the, oh, I just had it. What is it? 1.645. 1.65. Okay, so I'm setting it up. Am I setting it up right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm going to do the sigma, which is the same, which is the 32. Let's see.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's called sigma. I always forget the names of them.
Yeah. Me too.
Well, when you take the class twice, some things do stick. 32. So sigma divided by, on my test, when the tutor was going through my test, I did everything right, but I did like 32, and then I did in my calculator square root of. I didn't do the division.
Oh.
I didn't.
Oh.
And she's like, "Oh my gosh, on all those that makes sense. You didn't, like, I put it in the calculator wrong. That's all. That's why I missed so many."
Oh man.
I know.
That's so frustrating.
So frustrating. Like, oh, it's just sitting on the top. I don't think. Oh, I gotta put it in the calculator as a division. Gosh. Anyway, okay, but at least I know now. Okay, so right now I have 541 plus minus 1.645, like you said, because it's.
Jenny, you don't put plus minus though. You have to choose. You have to do the minus first.
Oh, okay. Do one or the other first.
Yeah, you're gonna have to end up doing both, but you always do the minus first.
Oh, good to know. I'm writing notes. Minus first. Okay. Okay. And then, okay, so I have my 32 divided by the square root of 50. Now it's all set up.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So from here, let me see if you know.
Okay, so when you get that number, what do you do with that number?
This whole equation. Okay, so like I need to do the math. You're saying.
Right.
Okay. Really, I'm stuck. Walk me through it.
Okay, so you do exactly. So you have the 541.
Yes.
And you're going to subtract it.
Okay.
And then what I do in my calculator is I do a parentheses, and then I do 1.645
Okay.
Times the 32 divided by the square root of 50.
Okay, so 5.
And then I do equals.
Okay, so parentheses 541 minus 1.645.
I don't do the parentheses until after I hit the minus.
Oh.
I do because I want to do the x minus that whole thing because the 1.645 is connected to the sigma divided by the square root of the sample size.
And that separates it. Gotcha.
So that separates it.
Okay.
So if you need to, if you don't want to put it on your calculator because you're afraid of getting it mixed up, you can just do 1.645 times the sigma divided by the square root of the sample size, so the 50. Okay. And then you write down that answer underneath what you wrote. Then you do 541 minus that answer, and then that will give you your thing. That way you don't have to plug it into the whole thing at once.
Okay. Yeah, because that gets messed up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, 533.56.
Yes.
Got it?
Because it's 5.5, but then 5.6, round up.
Yep, exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen. Okay, always do minus first. Okay, and then to get the upper number, then I do that same thing, but I'm adding.
Correct.
Exactly.
541 plus. Oh, you guys are awesome. Okay, don't forget multiply. 32. Five, 4, 8.44444. I got it.
And so then you would write that as your two answers. You'd write those in parentheses with a comma in between them. That's your lower and your upper.
My lower and my upper. That's my confidence interval. It's the.
What that means, Jenny, is you're saying you're 90% confident that the number is going to be between those two numbers.
Totally makes sense. Got it.
Awesome.
Oh, I love it when I put it in the calculator and it gets what you guys get. Okay, so always do minus first. Was that in the book?
No, that wasn't in the book. It's just you need the lower one first.
Yeah, you always list the lower one first.
Yeah,
So
you're right. So why not? Sure.
It just makes it easier so you don't get confused.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Okay, and then 12, you're just comparing what the margin of error gets smaller as the level grows smaller.
Yep.
Okay. 13, is there anything new? Let's see, the professor would like to repeat the experiment. He wants to make sure he has enough students in his sample to ensure that his margin of error is 5. How many students will he need to ensure he has a level accuracy of 95%?
That's a new formula.
yeah, so this is the sample size formula.
Super. Sample size. Because I had notes from last time, and it said, learn to think critically, like talk it out loud, you know.
Yeah.
So what he wants Now it's the sample size formula you were saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Do you know which formula that is?
Sure do. That is our, is it the N equals Z score times sigma over sample size M square root, or squared?
Yes.
Yeah, so, but M in that case isn't the sample size, it's the margin of error.
Margin of error. That's right, margin of error. Okay. Are you guys waiting for me to do it?
No, I just want to make sure you got it. And
Okay.
you know how to do it.
No, it's okay. I have the right. That's good.
Okay, awesome.
All right.
All right. So now what do we have to do?
Do the thingy, the quiz.
Yeah.
Sure. Let's try it.
Oops.
Just 12 questions. That's not bad.
Nope. Not bad at all.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
getting- Okay. Week 5 group meeting. Loading. Start. Okay, number 3, right?
So find the margin of error for a 90% confidence interval when the standard deviation is 50 and n equals 25. So margin of error
1.645 because that's the 90%.
Yep.
Thank you.
times that by
The sigma, which is the 50.
50 divided by the square root of 20. Whoa, baby. Whoa.
You guys. Oh. I'm not gonna
So,
I got 16.450. Is that what you got?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's so.
probably what I got, because it's just 50 divided by 5, right? And that's 10. 6, 4, 5. Yeah, so 16.45.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So then
With
we
a
throw a
zero.
0 on the end if they want decimals.
Yes.
Right.
I'm still so annoyed, like that half of the things are done to 2, and we've been told this whole time, round to 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's annoying.
They're not consistent.
Yep. Okay, so which of the following statements is true? Then I don't know how to say these. Maybe Jenny should read them.
Yeah.
No, mu is a point estimator of x bar, or sigma is an interval estimator of is that sigma squared, or x bar is a point estimator of mu, or sigma squared is an interval estimator of x bar.
It's probably either the
third
or the third.
Yeah. I think it's the third.
I put the third. That was my guess.
Okay,
Yeah.
me too.
Yeah. It is a point estimator.
I'll go back to.
Yeah. I know it says somewhere in the homework that.
Oh yeah, it does. It says the sample statistic x bar. Yeah, when I point estimators. At least they're in that chart next to on the same line, you know.
Yeah.
So I think that would be the right one.
Yeah, so the third one. Okay. Gina wants to construct a 95% confidence interval for GMAT scores. She knows the standard deviation, sigma, or I can't remember. I'm not even going to try. Equals 113. She collects a simple random sample size of 64 and computes X bar equals 526. Use this information for question 5 through 8. What is the lower limit of the confidence interval? Okay, Jenny, here goes the confidence.
So you're doing that formula we just did, and we're doing the minus. So 95% confidence level 1.96.
Yes.
Okay, and then but let's see.
It depends. Sorry, honey.
The first number we have to deal with though is 526.
Mm-hmm. That'll be plus or minus the 1.9.
1.9.
This, let's see, where's the deviation? So 113 divided by the square root of 64. Here you go. No, you can't have my... Okay.
Did you guys get 498.32?
315 because it wants out to 3 decimals.
Oh, 3. Oh, gosh.
Okay, hold on. I'm not quite there yet.
Yeah, I'm not. Let's see.
I did the first one.
Let's see. What did you guys say you got?
498.315.
That's not what I'm getting.
Uh-oh.
Okay, hold on.
How are you setting it up, Britton?
1.96 times 113 over the square root of 64.
So you have to use the x first.
Oh yeah, you add it to it, right? But isn't it 526?
526 minus.
Okay, wait. What did you? I got Afton.
Yeah, because the
Hold on, my pen just quit working.
margin of error that I get for it is like 0.1387.
So are you first computing the margin of error and then going from there?
Sometimes, yeah. I mean, it's the same either way.
Yeah. So tell me how you set it up one more time.
So well, if you want to do it, so it'd be the sample mean, which is 526, minus 1.96 times 113 divided by the square root of 64.
Right.
So let me do this another way.
Whoa.
And Natalie, is that where you got 498.315?
Yeah. Yes.
And that's not the answer for the lower?
Maybe
Well,
I'm gonna check this. I mean, maybe this calculator's not working right.
So we first divide 113 by 8, right? And then you times that
By 8?
by
That's the square root of 64.
Oh.
So 113 divided by 8 is 14.125, and then you times that by 1.96. So then I was getting 27.685.
Right.
And then you
Okay, yeah, sorry. Yeah. I was having a calculator.
And then you subtract that from the 526.
Yeah. Yep, that's my bad.
So do you guys know how to put that into the calculator so you don't have to do it all separate?
Yeah. I was just entering something in wrong.
Okay.
The problem.
I know how to do it, but I do it on my phone, and if I'm not as confident in this, so if I had like a graphing calculator where I could see it.
Yeah, when I use my phone, I have to do it separate also.
I know my husband has a graphing calculator somewhere, but he might.
Oh, it's not a big deal. I was just telling in case you didn't know, but you can do it that way. It's not a big deal.
Okay, so I keep doing the bigger one first. Sorry.
That's okay. We
This
need it
little
for the
baby
second
is
one.
just
So
So, Jenny, you now
Yeah.
do the same thing to get the other one.
Yeah, I did it, and the way you guys taught me, and, and we'll just see if we can come up with the same thing.
Did you get 553.685?
Yes, I did.
okay, great.
okay. So just I'm sorry, you guys have said it like a million times, but for the first one you got 498.315.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And then the second one 553.68. So what would happen to the width of the confidence interval if Gina increased the sample size? So if she increased it, it would
Go small. Oh,
decrease it, right?
Yeah, I think the width of the confidence would decrease. So
that's what I thought.
It says as the sample size increases, the interval width decreases. I wrote
yeah.
that.
So then if she changed it to a 99% confidence interval, it'll increase, right?
Yeah. Yep,
Yeah.
it says as the level of confidence increases, the width of the confidence interval increases. So,
Perfect.
cool.
Okay. Moving on. Bright Bulb Light Bulb Company is planning a study to assess the average life expectancy of their light bulbs. They know the standard deviation is 400 hours. They want a 95% confidence interval with the margin of error of 50 hours. What sample size do they need?
Okay. So we have all of our. We have the sigma is 400, the percentage is 1.96, and the margin of error 50.
Mm-hmm. So, all divided by 50. Okay.
So.
Did you guys get 246? Here.
Yes, that's what I got.
246.
Yeah.
Okay, so what formula are we using? The same formula we just did?
No, so it's the sample size formula. So
yeah.
it's the you do the percentage.
Yes.
Okay, so I
Time.
must be doing something wrong again.
So okay, so it'll be the
it's
1.96
times 400
times 400, and then you
divided by
divide it
50. Oh, squared. Yeah,
squared.
Yeah. Square.
gotcha. Wow, I need to just pay more attention to what I'm thinking. So 246.
The reason you know that you switch to formulas is because it's telling you they want a 95% confidence interval with a margin of error of 50. It's already telling you the margin of error.
Yes.
So you know you need to do the sample size formula.
Okay. Come up with this interval. And they gave the margin of error. I'm writing all these notes. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah. Okay, so then it is 1.96. Sorry, I'm a little slow. Times the 400 divided by 50, but squared.
Oh, okay. We're getting heavy, honey. Woo! Here's your pen. Hey, here's the pen. Here's the pen.
Okay, 245.862.
Hey, I can't hold it all the time. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Ooh.
Did you guys all get it?
For what one?
9.
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
246.
Okay.
Is that what you got?
Yeah. Oh, well, I got 245.8
So it tells you to round to the nearest whole number.
whole numbers. So 246. Could you take that 8 because that's a 5? Okay.
Yeah, sample size will always be a whole number
Okay. So,
because you can't do
yeah.
like
Account
half a
for
light bulb or something.
Yeah. Whole number. Yay! I'm not faking it.
Okay, I can read the next one, but I'm not going to say the symbols. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay. The mean salary of actuaries is $100,000 and the standard deviation is 36,730. You're interested to know if the mean salary for women actuaries is different from the population mean, but are not sure if it is higher or lower. You set up a hypothesis test with level of significance of 0.05. And the mean is equal to 100,000 and the null hypothesis is 100,000 and the alternative hypothesis is it does not equal 100,000. You collect a simple random sample of 36 women's salaries and find that X bar equals 111,000. Use this information for questions 10 through 12. What is the lower limit of this 95% confidence interval? Round to the nearest whole number.
Wow, that is a lot of. What? More than
So I have a question for this.
Uh-huh.
In my mind, like on first glance, I'm thinking that we just do the same thing that we have been doing, but
Yeah, we do.
like seeing the level of significance makes me feel like that I need to do something different, but I think that that's just extra information that I don't need to answer these questions so far. Like number 10.
You don't need that part technically. Well, let's see. You shouldn't need it.
Isn't it the same, formula that
Yeah,
we've
well,
been doing?
I mean, all we're gonna do is just see what the lower value is and what the upper value is, so we can see if the 111 is within those two ranges.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Can I trade you? Let's trade. Here you go. You're fine.
Okay.
You're all right. Whoa. You're okay. Okay.
You set up your formula. So the X bar is the 111,000, right? Minus. Where do I get that?
But don't we do it off the 100,000? Since we're trying to see if the 111,000 falls between the two.
Well, I guess that could be it, but in the confidence interval formula, you plug in X bar, not the other little U thing. Does
Mm-hmm.
that make sense?
The
Yeah.
null. That's the null hypothesis.
What was that?
That's the null hypothesis and the alternative hypothesis right there.
Well, I mean, like at the beginning of the, well, yeah.
Right. So the X bar is part of the 111,000. The X bar is part of the formula, but the null and alternative hypothesis, I don't. Because here's the thing, we're finding the sample mean, like that. We've been doing sample, and that's what that X bar is.
Yeah.
It's like we know that the mean is, I mean, it's stated that it's that 100,000. That's what the null hypothesis is. But when we've done, what we're taking is the 111,000. I think.
Oh, yeah.
This one is tricky.
Because that's why, so it is, I mean, Britton, like, that's what I was trying to say, though, is like, then why would I even need that information?
Yeah, yeah. It's like it would just be stupid to put it there if we're not supposed
Because
to use
technically,
it.
I wouldn't, I mean, I don't know why then, if we plug it into that formula, I don't know why I need the null or the alternative hypothesis, and I don't know why I need the level of significance either.
Yeah.
I think it's just so we can find it. Like, out of all those numbers, you got to find the right ones. It's a trick.
Yeah,
It's a
I
trick, I'll
thought
tell
it's
you.
a trick too.
It's a trick.
Yeah, it does say X bar, so. Yes. Let's see.
That's how I did it. If it's right, I got 99,002.
Yeah. Well, except you round it. You do decimals, right?
It says round to the nearest whole number.
Oh, then yeah.
Okay.
So 99.
99,002.
So 99002.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's what I got, but I mean, you guys tell me what you got.
No, that's what I got. And
It's
then, I have the second one done too, so.
Yeah, I do too. What did you get for it?
So now let me just make sure that this is right. So when we are rounding, in this instance, we'd use normal rounding rules, right?
I would assume so.
So then it would be 1,000 or 122,998.
So, so that, oh yeah, I think so, but that's why I was going to ask you, that's funny, I was going to ask the same thing because I'm like, well, does the 6 make the 4 turn to the 5?
No, you don't
Yeah.
progressively round ever.
Okay.
So.
I'm like, my brain is playing tricks on me.
So 122,998.
122,998. You put round to the nearest whole number, so that's the whole number.
Yeah.
99002 122998.
Yep. And then the last one is there are 3 requirements that need to be checked when computing a confidence interval for a mean. They are a simple random sample is drawn from the population, X bar is normally distributed, and sigma is known, or all of the above. And I said all of the above.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. There's a few charts in the homework with all that stuff.
So I didn't put any commas in for 10 or 11.
And that's where I was tripped up. It won't let you.
Oh, it won't let you? Okay.
Yeah, then we don't worry about it.
Uh-uh.
Is that how they set it up in the answer key, like the lower and then a comma and then the upper?
Yeah, but I mean, I won't, like, it won't let me do, like, 99,000, comma, 2, is what I mean,
Oh, okay.
I didn't try. Jenny's saying it won't let her, but I was just saying that
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
I didn't do it and hope that that's okay.
It should be fine.
Yeah, we're good, guys.
What were you gonna ask, Jenny?
Oh, sorry. Number 3. Like I guess I wrote it on my paper. 16.45. That's
0. Yeah. 16.450
oh.
with the 3 decimal places.
Because it says you have to round to 3 decimal places.
Yeah.
Did it come out wrong?
No.
Oh, okay, good. Yay, I submitted it. You submitted it too, right, Tori?
Yeah.
Well, good job, you guys. Gosh.
Hey, that one is, look at all, that's what I said, all of that extra information for the 10 and 11.
Unnecessary.
Yeah, I probably would have got that wrong. In all honesty.
And I wrote it all down. Like, I'm just trying to, like, where can I compute that? Where do I put that in the formula? But
the thing, it's still asking, if you go and you look at what 10 says, what's the lower limit of the 95% confidence interval? Well, that's what we've been doing. So just because we have all that extra information, it's still asking the same question.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true.
Hey,
Cool.
awesome.
Awesome, guys.
Alrighty.
we got this.
For now.
All right. Well, see you guys
Hopefully
on
the next
Thursday.
one's good.
Yeah, hopefully. Alrighty.
Okay, see you later.
Bye.
Bye.